Greetings all. Oh well. Blessings all. This is a message for because of the loss in Orlando and other places across the world. Obviously, it's not just Orlando. So this is Yeshua channeling. Hopefully, it can help somebody out there in the world. So blessings, much love. Blessings to you. To all of you that are going through turmoil of your loss, of a child, of a friend. Blessings to all of you. And yes, many secrets are being revealed at this time, and many understanding is going on, misunderstanding and understanding. But for mourning, those in deep depression, and this message is for all, not just this event previously, but for all events. There is so much sorrow within the soul, but do not let that poison your frame of mind. Yes, I believe many on their belief systems they have certain methods of letting go or never letting go. There's alcohol, drugs, different methods. But for all of you that still are wandering, not even know what to do, sending you love, but also to allow you to forgive yourself and forgive those that brought this event brought it into fruition, that brought the negativity, that brought you this loss. Those with the weapon that wished harm on many. Send healing to them. Yes, it is quite difficult, but the more forgiveness you do to them, the more you forgive yourself also. For not being there, for not being a parent or a friend not close enough, those words that were not said. There is so much. To allow yourself to release this anguish any way you can. Through tears, heartache, a long walk. But not neglect nature. Nature is also one place where you can find solitude. Away from the world and its problems. Find a place where you can escape. Your oceans are perfect for that. Some do need peace of mind of aloneness. It's basically surround yourself with the right people. Mostly a positive bunch would be most likely. But everyone mourns differently. You will always be mourning forever to a certain degree. But there are some that do not let go, that is true, of the loved one. But you never will. But in some degree you will have to, but not entirely, to allow them to grow. But to allow yourself to grow also. Understand they're always there with you, even on the other side. Yes, it is hard for some to realize that. This is where your spirituality unfolds. The more light you bring into your life, the quicker you will heal. The more God's energy you bring into your soul, the quicker you will feel better and more connected to God and your loved one. Because yes, they left this physicality, but they are still here. Yes, it is difficult for many. And for those that hold on for other reasons other than this event. Yes, this event and other events of active murder. But there are other acts where certain souls where souls cross over and certain individuals here hold on forever and stops their growth. They mourn forever. And that is of course always up to you. This is part of your soul growth. But some need a diversion from themselves. Not to say this event that happened recently to do that. But there are some other events where certain individuals are still avoiding themselves, in which you attach themselves to someone else, but not going into what truly needs to be healed. But as for this recent event, yes, I am jumping around slightly. This recent event and mourning in general, yes, it will take many years or never. You will always mourn in your own way, and it's quite understandable. But remember, they are in spirit, most of them at least. And if they're not, they will be there soon. And for you to connect with them in spirit, and to realize you're always connected to them, always. This love life you have with family, partner, however it is, will continue always. This detachment is only on the physicality, it's spiritual, where many do not quite understand still. Some do, but not all. Because your spirit is always attached to those that love you, always. And to grasp that, in many ways this is an awakening process, but there's so much more. Yes, allow yourself to heal, but also allow them to heal. You can heal together by realizing they are not gone forever. They are always here with you. But yes, how the act happened is going into evaluation at this time. Meaning the one that brought it to be, this negative event, is himself going through a transition that is surrounded with darkness, but also he himself has many lessons to learn, such as everyone else in this event. And you will all eventually come together also. We will all just realize this had many more directions to go, where you are attaching each other to more than you realize. To each of those that are involved with this are now going into a community phase at this time, what they never had before. There are many lessons there and most soul growth there that many are not ready to go through, and some will go through and see the positive side of everything. But yes, this physical world is ruthless in many ways, but you can make it easier by seeing the spirit within you and the spirit where they are, which is not that far away. That you're always together, as hard as that is for some to realize. And a soul growth, hopefully, will grow within many during this. A an awakening process that is never even heard before to many. Awakening process where they did not realize all that is around them. I will leave it with that. But always, I've repeated this already, but those that have crossed over are still with you. Never think they are anywhere else. Yes, it is difficult to connect to them, but that will not be forever. But to mourn forever is not, it is understandable, and it will go for some time, and you need this. To mourn as you feel fit, yes. But don't allow negativity to overwhelm your mind. I know that's difficult for many. That's why a break from the world is necessary. A rest from the world is necessary to bring a positive energy towards you. The more negativity will only make you worse. But yes, this event, no one will ever fully recover. But this will, your soul will grow beyond what you would ever imagine. I guarantee you. And at this time of healing, you will see yourself crystallize and become more positive and more understanding of the world around you. Because yes, many want to punish God or say God had something to do with it. But realize this world has many lessons. And many of you, all of you, I say many, all of you have signed up for it and don't know why. The reasons for these events are usually unclear, but it's for you to figure out on your own. Because you are all each on your own soul path. So there is no reason why God did not intervene. Because you all have different reasons why this happened. Each one of you have a reason for it, a path you must go down. Not necessarily for negative. It is for many other reasons. Negative is one, a test. And this is, yes, a test. But it's also a test of soul reflection. How much do you want to see within you? We'll pause for a moment. But also, I'm coming to my conclusion that everyone is going through their own path at this time, but you're all coming together also. Maybe not always realizing it. You become better than you were before also. Through this event, there's always an advancement. Not often does one go backwards after an event like this. They always increase in awareness and more appreciation of what is around them and what is important also. Because many on your world do not understand what is truly important. Whereas money is more important than human life, what is not true. And that is where this world has gone backwards. Well, it will eventually see itself, where human life is priceless. It should be nurtured here, where instead it is seen, it is in danger here instead. And that will change over time. But you all have your own tests to go through, your own journeys. There is much more to this. But yes, there is many hidden messages within all this. But also, for all of those that have been through this type of event and future events, take a break from the world, from your problems. Allow yourself to heal as long as you need to be. But remember, positivity is your blanket. It is your essence also. Because the only way to heal is to have positive energies going through your soul. Yes, there is negativity there for good reason, but that is a test for you. How much do you want this negativity to consume you? Because many choose to have this negativity bring in hate. But don't forget, you can also bring in love. A balance is much needed, but also most advised would have more love than hate, or all love and no hate. It is, yes, in this turmoil at this time, it's understandable of the negativity after these events, yes. But there'll also be a closure, also a long time for that. But understand you're all going through an advancement of soul growth. Eyes open more than ever before, more than you realize. Blessings to you. Much love to you. Namaste.